date is 24th April. Time in India is 8:29 a.m. So I'll start the. So 190 have overall delays in the range of 1 to 12 months. 177 have been delayed for 30 to 24 months. 325 projects from 25 to 60 months. 129 projects are delayed for more than 60 months. The average time overrun in 821 delayed projects is 37.79 months. 354 infra projects show cost overruns of 4.55 lakh crore. Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation have said this. Admittedly, the Delhi government has taken a slew of measures. The Delhi government can show the way forward by employing an imaginative mobility policy that would address the pollution problem in the capital. Friendly behavior of the High Court judge with the murder accused MP, the matter reached before CJI. There was a friendly treatment of Telangana High Court with the MP accused of killing Y.S. Vivekananda Reddy, Ministry of Andhra Pradesh. Chief Justice of India, Chief Justice did not come to. He remarked that the High Court's decision did not go down correctly. It is a livid joke in the name of the law. The CJI immediately stayed the High Court's decision, asking that the accused be treated like a real accused. Trial court didn't question me enough. Supreme Court agrees to hear convicts plea after 30 years after the crime, 30 years after the crime, and he's been granted bail. On the main contentions raised by the appellate for assailing his conviction confirmed by Patna High Court last year is that the Sessions Court just put 3 questions to him under Section 313 of the CRPC, eliciting yes or no answers from him. AP government can take tough decisions for peace, security in Punjab. Kejriwal and Amritpal Singh's arrest. The Aam Aadmi Party Supremo appreciated Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann for accomplishing the mission with maturity and courage. अमृतपाल सिंह अरेस्ट बिना एक गोली चले गिरफ्तार हुआ अमृतपाल सीएम भगवंत मान की अगुवाई में चलाया गया पूरा ऑपरेशन. Country facing shortage of specialist doctors, but seats in upper specialty medical courses remain vacant. Solutions are needed. Supreme Court ने बोला है. Buildings blocked aquifers. Pune loses 3 billion liters of groundwater. एक रिपोर्ट में ये पता चला है कि the city has permanently lost at least 3 million cubic meter or 3 billion liter of groundwater storage capacity due to construction of buildings and their foundations. Due to construction of buildings and their foundations over the upper portions of shallow and weathered basaltic aquifers, revealed a recent report on the aquifers by the Advanced Center for Water Resources Development and Management. Himanshu Kulkarni, former executive director and currently scientist of the center, told TOA that the report released this year was based on data collected during 4 years till 2022. AAP accused Gali Janardhan Reddy of not declaring murder case information in the election affidavit. Arrest of Amritpal is a huge success for Punjab government and police. Delhi Education Minister Atishi ne bola hai. Amritpal's arrest a result of the month-long efforts of Punjab police. Man government AAP Minister Atishi ne bola hai. Pilot project on ecological restoration of the Central Ridge, which aims to add native Aravalli plant species around the invasive Vilayati Kikar trees, has proven to be successful so far, according to the forest officials. More than 90% of the saplings planted in April 2022 over the 15 hectares of the area surviving the process. Project to reduce monopoly of Vilayati Kikar from Central Ridge of Delhi, and it is on track, it seems. एक प्रोजेक्ट है. इस प्रोजेक्ट के साथ गंदे ट्रीज जो भी दिल्ली में बढ़ रहे हैं ना, वो कम होगा. एक्चुअली दिस वाज स्टार्टेड लास्ट ईयर बाय गोपाल राय. Delhi education reforms, how enrollment increases in government school. In early 2016, when the government first took charge, if a few parents complained to the deputy CM about gaps in the admission progress, it was then that the issues of the admission was first brought to notice. Deputy CM Manish Sisodия intervened to understand the complex admission process and thus started the process of journey of streamlining the smoothing of the process of admissions. There were noteworthy reforms that have been kicked in admission process. Education has always been the first priority of the Kejriwal government, and hence the focus on simplifying and improving the admission process. While a lot of work was taken and is ongoing, a few noteworthy reforms vis-a-vis the admissions process worth an applaud include introduction of clusters. The government schools were already categorized based on zone, district, and region. Later in 2016, the clusters were introduced by the Education Department. Simply put, a cluster is an aggregation of a few nearby schools based on their demography. The committee was also constituted at each cluster level and zone level, is consisting of a few social school management committees. Both AAP and Congress criticized the arrest of Yuvraj Singh Jadeja in Bhavnagar. They alleged BJP was targeting Jadeja for exposing question paper leaks and dummy candidate cases in government job recruitment. In organizational revamp, AAP appoints Kerala State President, new National General Secretary. Delhi government will start interstate premium bus service with 1,600 buses. These buses will run in different routes for 5 states: Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Rajasthan, Haryana, and Punjab. The DTC board has already approved the plan. E-bus will run on a 200-kilometer route. No free travel. State-of-the-art facilities will be available. Amritpal Singh is arrested in Punjab's Moga after a month-long hunt. Seeds of hatred don't bloom in Punjab. Bhagwat Maan on as in the Eid pe bola hai. Power cuts in the capital of Madhya Pradesh in the last 3 or 4 days. There will be a power cut in many areas for up to 18 hours in Bhopal on Sunday, which will disrupt water supply. Airports Authority of India transfer of Jaipur International Airport operations to the Adani Group is exempt from GST. The Authority of the Advanced Ruling AAR has said. The good news for from NCD for taxpayers, the use factor for banquet halls, private sector, PG and hostels has been reduced by up to 50%. Dr. Shelly Oberoi has said government has reduced tax on commercial properties to help traders. AAP Minister ne bola hai. PM himself announced 232 schemes Yojana. You will be surprised to know that all the ministries within this country which give advertisements with a picture of PM which run on TV appear in print or on hoardings put at different places. PM Modi's schedule of 7 events, 8 cities and 5,300 kilometers in 36 hours have costed a total of 46 crores to the exchequer. It seems last 7 days. Delhi High Court has found 3 Delhi government officials, including the Chief Secretary, guilty of contempt for willfully disobeying the unambiguous directions of a judicial order relating to payments to certain entities providing private stage carriage services to its under cluster scheme. Delhi High Court holds 3 city government officials guilty of contempt. AAP Rajya Sabha MP Sanjay Singh has sent a defamation notice to Empower Enforcement Directorate Director Sanjay Kumar Mishra and Investigating Officer Joginder Singh in connection with the alleged excise scam case. Priyanka Kakkar has been associated with the Aam Aadmi Party since 2013. She has served many organization roles till now. The Aam Aadmi Party announced the appointment of Ms. Priyanka Kakkar as its new national chief spokesperson. एमपी में बीजेपी और कांग्रेस को टक्कर देगी आप पार्टी. रानी अग्रवाल ने नए कार्यकाल का फीता काटकर दिया उद्घाटन. Constructive politics only option to defeat BJP's destructive politics, says AAP. Sandeep Pathak said that over the last decade, AAP has created jobs, improved health and education infrastructure, reduced the cost of living. Revenue Minister Kailash Gailard on Friday gave checks for 1 crore each to the families of BTC bus conductor and the civil defense volunteer who lost their lives due to COVID-19. Kejriwal government will spread awareness about its schemes for laborers through radio and monthly magazines. Labor Department will undertake a massive campaign for awareness creation. Bihar government serves notice to 2.21 lakh people for not completing houses under PMAY. Some of the violators have not constructed their houses even after several years, months of the payments made by the department. AAP alleges 350 crore scam in Delhi. Police seeks probe. 24/7 monitoring of waterlogging hotspots will be done by PWD control room through CCTVs. Vigilance Bureau arrests junior engineer for taking bribe of rupees 12,000 and asking for more money of rupees 7,000. Now national players to get stipend of rupees 16,000 per month for preparation, announces CM Maan. CM enhances amount on the spot during the program under Olympian Balbir Singh Senior Scholarship Scheme. CM honors 147 National Games specialists with a cash reward of rupees 5.43 crores. Punjab procures 45 lakh million tons of wheat during the ongoing Rabi season. Minister Lal Chand approved the payment of rupees 7,300 crores transferred to the accounts of 2 lakh farmers. Price hike helps apparel market grow 15% in financial year 23. India's apparel market expanded 15% during 2022 to 2023, but sales growth was entirely price hike led as volumes are प्रोडक्ट पीपल बॉट फेल 3%. एक्चुअली जो खरीदा हुआ है ना वो कम ही हुआ था, बट बिकॉज ऑफ द प्राइस हाइक जितना हुआ था ऑन ईच प्रोडक्ट the apparel market has grown 15%, where while growth sales have reduced, the amount of money that has been attained has increased. Cloth Manufacturers Association of India has said this. Center may bring municipal bodies under TSA for effective funds use. New treasury single account. The government is considering a proposal to bring all large municipal bodies under the new treasury single account system for fund release to streamline the utilization of money and ensure transparency in their accounts. Municipal finances is next in the reform agenda, and bringing it to TSA will help in transparency in utilization of the funds. Clamping down on Ponzi schemes like never before. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has said on Sunday that her ministry is working to curb Ponzi schemes and prevent them from taking away people's hard-earned money. The ministry is working in tandem with Reserve Bank of India and Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. He said in interaction with Thinkers Forum. The share of wheat and rice in the country's total crop output has increased since 2014-2015, despite the focus to move farmers away from these crops. According to the official data from Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, the policy on pulses seems to have yielded some returns on as their share in the output increased to 5.8% from 4.2%. Share of fruits and vegetables has also risen by 1.5 percent points to 28.1%. Wrestlers back at Jantar Mandir demand arrest of Wrestling Foundation of Federation of India chief. In CM Shinde's bastion, 25 FIRs against political rivals in the last 10 months. Physical sciences have replaced engineering as top science for Indian students taking GRE. Data bata raha hai. Second cheetah death at Kuno in less than a month. 6-year-old Uday. आपको पता होगा चीतास को प्राइम मिनिस्टर लेके आए, बहुत हल्ला हुआ था, चीता आ गया. These are the things, but this is the second cheetah which have died in Kuno in less than a month. In less than 4 hours, Samajwadi Party's mayor candidate becomes BJP's nominee in Uttar Pradesh. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath Ajay Kumar Bis claims that there are no rights in Uttar Pradesh is completely false. Uttar Pradesh has got the highest number of reported rights party with the National Crimes Record Bureau documenting 35,040 cases between 2017 and 2020. During an event in Textile Park across Lucknow and Hardoi districts under PM Mega Integrated Textile Sector and Apparel, Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath praised his government for paving the way of UP's development, and he said that law and order has improved. He claimed that from 2012-2017 there were more than 700 riots and over 324 riots from 2007 to 2012. Since 2017 until now there is not a single riot. ये सरासर झूठ है. जब एनसीआरबी के डेटा हम लोगों ने देखा है, एनसीआरबी categorizes issue instances of riot into 15 types, including communal, sectarian, caste-based conflicts, agrarian, industrial, political, among others. Since 2014, NCRB has been publishing details under crime acts, riots and unlawful assembly separately, while in previous editions the data under these two heads were published under one head. The Bahujan Samaj Party formed the government in 2017 with Mayawati assuming as the CM. She served until 2017. During the BSP tenure, 22,347 riots have happened. While the incidence of the riots decreased until 2017, there was an increase of 19.7% in 2011. फिर इसके बाद अखिलेश यादव के टेन्यूर में 33,034 राइट्स हुए थे. During Yadav's tenure, the number of riot cases showed an upward trend with 33,034 cases with an increase of 60% over his 5-year term. अब योगी आदित्यनाथ की गवर्नमेंट में 35,040 cases of riots have happened in the last 5 years. बीजेपी के रूल शुरू होते ही 2017 में 9,000 राइट केसेस हुए, 2018 में 8,908 राइट केसेस हुए, 2019 में 5,700 राइट केसेस हुए, 2020 में 6,126 राइट केसेस हुए, 2021 में 5,302 राइट केसेस हुए हैं. More than 90% of the train accidents are considered fall in the number of consequential train accidents since year 2020. 2000. Train accident is an accident that involves a train. Train accidents are further divided as consequential train accidents and other train accidents. Consequential train accidents include train accidents having serious repercussions in terms of loss of human life, human injury, loss to railway property, and interruption to railway traffic. Train accident under following classification will be termed as consequential train accidents: collision, fire, level crossing, derailment, miscellaneous. Other train accidents, all other will not be covered into the consequential train accidents. It seems there is a 90% fall in the number of consequential train accidents in the last 20 years in India. Data the other one. Share of the vehicles older than 50 years range from more than 40% in Delhi to less than 3% in Bihar, it seems. Data shared in Rajya Sabha indicates that more than 6 crore vehicles in the country are more than 15-year-old. About 18% of all the vehicles registered in the country. The share of the vehicles older than 15 years varies widely across states, with more than 40% in Delhi to just 2.37% in Bihar. 1.2 crore vehicles are estimated to be scrapped which are without fitness and registration will be scrapped, including 75 lakh light vehicles and 45 lakh heavy commercial vehicles, it seems. Registered vehicles older than or equal to 15 years में top states में number 1 कर्नाटका है. 87 as of 31st March 2023 में 87.49 lakh vehicles है कर्नाटका में. नेक्स्ट उत्तर प्रदेश 74.92 लाख vehicles है. फिर उसके बाद दिल्ली 57.86 लाख vehicles है. तमिलनाडु 55.81, केरला 43.87, आंध्र प्रदेश 33.47. फिर उसके बाद मध्य प्रदेश, महाराष्ट्र, पंजाब all are in 30s. West Bengal, Gujarat, Orissa are in 20s. राजस्थान, हरियाणा, झारखंड are in 10s. माने 18, 19 इतना है. Share of old vehicles range from 2% in Bihar to 41% in Delhi itself. Railways may have to pump in rupees 12,000 crores for freight corridor. BJP is busy wooing Christians in Kerala. प्राइम मिनिस्टर मोदी आज फर्स्ट वंदे भारत एक्सप्रेस वहां पे केरला में शुरू करवा रही है. एंड अलोंग विद दैट ही इज गोइंग टू मीट 9 इन्फ्लुएंशियल कैथोलिक प्रीस्ट्स इन केरला. केरला में क्रिश्चियंस को अपने साथ लेके आने की कोशिश चल रही है. निर्मला सीतारमन said that Congress brought Amul to Karnataka, blaming BJP because it's election time. BJP will abolish reservations for Muslims if voted to power in Telangana. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has said that. Okay. एक minute. Okay. Sorry. Economy is facing the heat like never before. If we compare 2021-2022 GDP with that of 2019-2020, which precedes the lockdown, then it is only 1.5% higher. And since 2022-2023 GDP is estimated both by IMF and the Reserve Bank of India to be 6.8% higher than the previous year, this would mean that to 2022-2023 GDP will only be 8.4% higher than 2019-2020. Hence, the annual component growth rate over the last 3 years from 2019-2020 to 2022-2023, even ignoring the absolute drop in between, is only 2.7%. Further, even this meager recovery from the drop is not being sustained. The 2023-2024 growth rate is expected to be below that of 2022-2023. और भी बहुत सारे डेटा मैं अगर पढ़ना शुरू करूंगा it will be very difficult. I can share this article to everybody. India reports 10,112 fresh COVID cases. AAP did not grant permission for translocation of trees from Ritala Phase 1 sewage treatment plant. LG ने बोला है. Noida Authority approves budget of 6,920 crore from 2022-2023. Ensure treatment of 95% sewage water flowing into Yamuna by June end. LG Saxena has told it to officials. गुजरात में सीवेज को क्लीन करते हुए 2 लोगों की मौत हो चुकी है ऑलरेडी. The growth rate of fourth quarter GDP in 2022-2023 is going to be less than that of the third quarter, that is 4.2% compared to 4.4%. The The aggregated receipts of all states are budgeted to grow around 11% in financial year 24. This growth is likely to be held by the one in states' own accounts, 58% of the total receipts as compared to 53% in financial year 2021. The aggregate receipts of all the states are budgeted to grow 11%. In the current fiscal, total receipts of states is likely to remain unchanged from its all-time high of 14.4% of the GDP. Growth to be led by states' own receipts, it seems. Own taxes, component of states' total receipts अगर देखा जाए तो own taxes 48% है, grant from center 19%, own non-tax receipts 10%, center's devolution 23% है. Financial year 23 में ये होगा. Broad-based growth in states' own taxes में अगर देखा जाए financial year 19 में 42.5% SGCT one state, P&CT 11.4%, sales 23.8%, excise 12.3%, others 10.1% था. अभी 2024 में the SGCT 43.3% है, P&C 12.5%, sales कम हुआ है, sales tax 21%, excise 11.4% वो भी कम हुआ है, others 11.7% है. With 40% of India's rural MSMEs still facing challenges such as poor and faulty grid connection, the production of DRE money, decentralized renewable energy. Production of DREs is being started by the government as direct green jobs with 80,000 workers employed in the sector 2022 and a further 9,000 expected to be added in 2023. But the scaling up of the DRE solutions as envisioned by the government is not going according to the target. They have said that India will meet 500 gigawatt renewable energy target by 2023. Right now, there is a huge gap with what they are. Only until January 2023, India has achieved 64 gigawatt. 2030 तक 500 gigawatt होना था. अभी तक January 2023 तक 64 gigawatt ही हुआ था. According to the government, the target until January 2023 was 180 gigawatt आना था, but अभी तक वो 64 gigawatt ही हुआ था. गवर्नमेंट ने इसके ऊपर $18 billion खर्च करने को बोला था for 2024, but अभी तक इसका खर्च का कुछ पता नहीं. फिर इसके बाद okay. So, फिर इसके बाद in a major setback for India's ambitious cheetah reintroduction project, one of the 12 cheetahs airlifted from South Africa to Kuno National Park in Shawpur district of Madhya Pradesh succumbed to mysterious ailment in Sunday evening. Elections can be held at any time, even today. We are prepared. Uddhav Thackeray ने बोला. So, इस बार की 2023 PUC topper in Karnataka is a hijab wearing woman. Her name is Tabassum Sheikh. Gaurav, you are asking, तुम्हें भी बताओ, this is what I wanted to say. Tabassum in a candid chart recalled the effects of the hijab ban controversy that compelled some of her peers to drop out of college and her parents' support. The Karnataka second PUC results were declared on Friday, 21st April, and 18-year-old Tabassum Sheikh emerged as a topper with 593 for 600 marks, scoring 98.83%. A dispute started when Muslim girls wearing hijab was denied entry to the Udupi College in the grounds that the head covering violated the college uniform policy. The hijab was disallowed. A handful of my friends dropped out of college in the second year because they couldn't tolerate the fact that they had to sacrifice their religion for the sake of their education. I too felt that it was very sad and unfortunate that we had to sacrifice an integral part of our identity or our religion in order to pursue an education. The art stream student said that her college was initially tolerant of hijabs, but was quick to introduce uniforms after the verdict and was very strict about it. Students were allowed to wear hijab up until the gates and were provided with a room to change, which she said was uncomfortable to do every day. It was her parents' support and encouragement which helped her in terms of difficulty. My parents told me that education was the right way and the right path and the only way for me to reach a position and uplift others and prevent such injustices from happening. Originally from Andhra Pradesh, Tabassum was born in USA. Her family moved to Bengaluru when she was just 2 years old. When the COVID-19 pandemic hit, schools and colleges were one of the first things to hit. She credits her teachers for making learning fun and interactive. My teachers were well versed and they made the sessions very interactive and fun. And she, what is उसको पूछा गया तो What is her future? She plans to become a clinical psychologist, and she has also already applied for bachelor's in psychology. She intends to go abroad for her postgraduate degree. BJP-led government in Karnataka has dropped 385 criminal cases, including 182 on hate speech, cow vigilantism, and communal violence during its term from July 2019 to April 2023, reported Indian Express on April 23. Um, you will not see any news debates on this in its tenure from July 2019 to April 2023. BJP government in Karnataka issued 7 separate orders to drop prosecution in 895 criminal cases, including 182 cases of hate speech, cow vigilantism, and communal violence benefited 2,000 plus accused. The 7 orders resulting in the withdrawal of 385 cases were issued between February 11, 2020, when B.S. Yedurappa was Chief Minister and Basavaraj Bommai the Home Minister, and February 28, 2023 by when Bommai was the CM and Agara Gyanendra is the Home Minister. 7 orders benefit, among others, a BJP MLA, MP, leaders of Hindu Jagran Vedika and Sri Ram Sena. These are the news which I have as of now.